a little bit of flair, stop by the lot, we got legends to spare. Turn the key, let the good times roll at Maple Motors, where the classics don't get old.
Well, I got an odd test drive for Maple Motors, but why not? 1997 Subaru WRX, 4-cylinder, turbo. I don't know, right-hand drive. It's just unique. That's why we bought it. Pretty clean car too, decent miles. 100 detailed pictures, financing and shipping is available. Go to maplemotors.com. We're gonna check everything out from the cold AC to how it runs and drives. About that time. Let's go for a ride. Well, feels weird being on the wrong side. Let's start it up. Go ahead, shut the door, get this buzzer. Stop. Freezing cold AC, I love it. Not too many miles on this one. But the radio. Oh, it's jamming. Wonder if it's got any old CDs in it. Sometimes an old CD will pop out. Doesn't look like there's one in there. It's a really clean car. I mean, I'm not complaining. Let's see. There we go. Wipers. Horn, you know it works. It's got to. Windows. When's the last time you seen one in this condition? I mean, it's super clean. Carpet, dash. Guys, let's just go ahead and hit the road. We've got a full tank of gas. Had a little fun in this car and see how it runs and drives. This is so odd, being on this side of the car. It really is. I'm not used to that. Look, I'm trying to shift over here. All right. The last one that I drove was a Fox body right-hand drive manual. That was pretty fun. So I expect this one to be pretty fun too. Now, of course, anything I see I point out for you. That way you know what you get. I'm not bashful, I'm not hiding nothing. There's no reason to. If you're gonna get here, you're gonna see everything about the car anyways. Might as well know about it before you arrive. That's why I make these videos for you. Alright, here we go, guys. Everything's backwards. It's got me all tripping out here. Actually pretty quick. Not too bad. Don't believe the speedometer's right. Because it is right. It's just in kilometers and not miles per hour. I'm telling you, driving on this side of the road, something else. But we don't need gas today. Guess what we'll do is head on to the lunch spot with the wife. Keep on doing this test drive. As you can see, it's straight as an arrow. The brakes feel good. Throttle feels good. Suspension's not bad, steering's tight. This here is going to be a very easy test drive. Keep trying to turn the turn signal on over here. course, we're gonna light up the undercarriage like we always do. We'll get some outside shots and end with picking out the flaws. It's chips, scratches, rusts, and dents. Well, I was gonna use that parking lot over there, but there's a few police sitting up in there, and I'm just gonna dip off in this parking lot. All right, guys. Be right back. Alright, so check this out. Put it in reverse. Unmistakable. See, we got the reverse beat. Now this thing, I'm a little impressed. It's not super slow. Takes a second once that turbo spools up. It's fine. It's also smooth. My seatbelt on, and we'll roll out. I enjoyed this ride, actually. Been a pretty good test drive. You know, there's a guy that says some stuff on TikTok and I get stuck in my head sometimes because, you know, I work with Chevrolets a lot. But this right here is totally different. What does he say? A small block Chevy. So different than a small block Chevy. Here we go, heading on back to the lot. I don't even have to drive with 2 feet. Oh, wrong side again. Look at me go. All right. It is weird being on this side of the car with everything flopped around. It's cool. I mean, you pull up to the car show, you're probably going to be the only one with a right-hand drive, but it still ain't no small block Chevy. Alright, I'm still waiting on all the cars to pass by. Once they pass by, we'll take off. They're just perfectly gapped there, you see that? Let's get into it a little bit. I mean, this thing's supposed to be fairly quick, right? It's not too bad. The brakes are nice and smooth. Traffic's nice and thick today. Me, the way I drive all the time, I feel like my hand needs to be on a shifter over here. Instead, it's backwards. I think that's a huge reason I like this car. It's because everything's so cool and different. That, and it's got a little bit of pull to it. Feels good. Okay. A little bump in the road up here we'll hit. There it is. Bump here. Not too bad, fairly smooth. I could feel it more in the front than the back. Mileage is turning over. And I almost hit the wipers again trying to turn right. Thank you very much for sticking around throughout my video. Now, if you haven't, hit subscribe, share, hit that like button. And of course, I'll be back with picking out the flaws. That's chips, scratches, rust, dents, all the good stuff. That's the stuff you need to know about. You can see the good stuff right here. You need to know about the bad stuff. Let's hit that reverse alarm. All right, guys. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff I'm used to right there with a small block Chevy. Well, so far I think it checked out pretty good. Now let's look at the paint, the body. We're gonna check all the lower portions, the trunk. Just kind of look around at everything. There's still tape on these tail lights. This car's definitely got a good smell to it. Doesn't stink at all. It smells kind of new inside, really. Looking pretty clean. Stickers coming off there. Coming around the back. Wheels look great. Front bumper's got some little imperfections. Chip here, just tiny stuff. Especially for the year, this is in awesome shape. Little chips on the side. Back window also looking good. Midsection Light little chip on the edge of that door. Touch that mark here. Small ding up top here. It's really small. It ain't even popping up on the camera probably. Little scuff in the middle of the door. Light scratch there. Spot here. Never thought you'd see one of these on the channel. Hey, a bird got us. Light chip in the front window. Up here as well. Chip in the middle. Light scratches. They're on top too. They may come out. A little scuffs by the door handle. Minor little specks on the paint, but they're not too bad. So much pollen and dust floating through the air, I'm having to touch the car all over. That's glue. That'll come off. So I'm not like scrubbing into it or anything. I'm just knocking off the dust if that's what it is. You got some imperfections here in the paint. Extremely easy to walk around. The door is so light on this thing. Same with your back doors. Jams super clean. Seats in awesome shape. Same with your back floorboards. Not a whole lot of room there is. Starts up easy. Seat's not worn out either. Motor's nice and quiet. Insulation's kind of coming off. Might be able to glue that fabric back, but probably get that piece for a little to nothing. Front of the hood, a few little chips there. You see them scattered around the edge. I mean, that's where it takes the most abuse from the road. Running down, hitting bugs, maybe rocks. But you do got a few little chips up here in the front. And I know most of you don't care about it, but I still show it in my video because it is there. It is a flaw. Hey guys, this was a pretty quick and easy video. I know it's something different than what we normally post, but it's unique enough to make the channel. Be sure to hit subscribe, share, hit that like button. Check us out, maplemotors.com. Financing, shipping is available. Thanks for sticking around. I'll see you in the next one.